Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Motion man right is
Check
Slayton.
go.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Come on, set. Ready.
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Cowboy 80. Set. Ready.
Running back sent in motion.
19 tight. Shot alert, trap alert. 18 rattler, 18 rattler. Set up.
Here's second and 11. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with third and long.
70 Lion. Cougar 19, 18 Pioneer. 79 Bronco. Cub 19, Cub 19. Ready.
Back now, pressure on its way. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready.
First and 10, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks
18
here
Cardinal,
that will
18
yield
Cardinal.
big yardage down the field instead of just
Hawk
settling
70,
for
Hawk
dinking
70.
and dunking the ball.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Chap 60, chap 60. Go.
First down from the red zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. I don't know about you, Brock, but I can almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
And what a return to add to that list.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set up. Hut.
Back to the air following the pick six. He's on the move. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play.
Let's go
and
now.
denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Hut, hut.
From the 36. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling.
Let's go.
Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Bronco 80.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
They're going for this. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down.
Now, faster.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go street.
It's 4th down.
18 Pioneer. 79 Bronco. Go.
4th down, here's Daniels. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hut.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Tiger.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Set. Cowboy 80. Hut.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Giants.
1 quarter down.
On the ready.
Welcome back.
70
We'll begin
Lions.
this second
Come
quarter with the
19.
Giants
Come
in
19.
possession. They'll
Here
try
we
to
go, here we
attack
go.
this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60
So early
Eagles.
movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that
18
false
Cardinal,
starts.
18
Now
Cardinal.
15 yards to the marker.
Come on. Set. Check go.
1st down, he'll throw it. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
70. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Trap 60. Get up.
Trying again following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
Ready.
I think you'll see
70
coordinators at
Timberwolves.
times can't get away from something that's
60
working. I
bicep,
like that they go
6,
back to them. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. But my hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
He finds Johnson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Viking 18. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first.
Okay,
This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on down.
60. 19 Tiger.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. That's into the hands of Mostert. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Cowboy
Offense
80.
to the line for
70
2nd down.
Lion. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Go.
Play fake here, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
60 Maverick. Shut up. Panther 11. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Hut.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25.
On the ball now.
Working quickly here.
Cougar 19.
First down. 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. 70 Ranger. 19 tight.
This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. The Commanders pushing for points. They have themselves
60
another
Eagle,
1st and
60
10.
Eagle. 18 Cardinal. 18. Let's go now.
Throwing now, Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
On the set.
2nd and 6
Hawk
coming up
70,
here.
Hawk 70. Rocco 80.
2nd and 6.
70
At the
Timberwolf.
17-yard line.
18 Rattler. Hut.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Let's go. $60 Bison. 18 Pioneer. Check go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Into the hands of Neighbors. Has some daylight through the 40. Inside the red zone. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Gano for the PAT. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Gano ready to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He lets one fly deep downfield. Caught at the 20-yard line. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get some late points in the lead. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Ready. Riggs.
Man in motion out of the slot.
Street.
They've got a man in motion.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side.
On the
What a
ball,
hit!
on the
He
ball,
gets
now,
flattened
now.
to the ground.
4 yards on the pickup.
Get up.
2nd and
From the
6
34.
at the 34-yard line.
Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Ready.
Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Complete to number 13.
The Giants using their first time out.
On the play.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
First down.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll throw it again. Hyatt with the ground. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that
79
defense
Broncos.
backwards.
Set.
They are throwing it again. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball.
Here we
Well,
go, here we
discretion is a
go.
better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there,
18 Cardinal,
he
18
understood it's
Cardinal.
all about the
Go.
ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hawk 70. Come on. Set. Curve 19. Hut.
Looking to the air here. Finds Hyatt. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Bronco 80. Set. Ready. 60 Bobcat. Chap 60. Warrior 70. 7 Pirate. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lion. Hut, hut.
Throwing it again here. Finds a seam down the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
70 Timberwolves.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Set. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Check go.
From the red zone now. Oh no, they get him yet again. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to
70
halftime.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. Set up. Ready.
One final shot before halftime. A throw left side finds Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Commanders 21, Giants 7.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Cano ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Herc, Herc. Set up.
First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hurt, hurt. Ready.
Got Sinnott. It's complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready, ready.
46-yard line.
Say,
motioning one of the tight ends.
Ready, ready.
Here's a give inside to Mostert. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready? 19 tight, 19 tight. Lion. Go.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Cougar 19. Hut.
Here's Daniels. This finds Mostert. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker.
Hurry, hurry.
Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be fourth down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. 79 Bronco. Cup 19, Cup 19. Hut, hut.
Daniels now. He's got the hook up to Watkins.
Set,
And he will
set,
get the
let's
first
go.
as they touch him
60
down.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bronco 80. Set, go.
Brought in along the sideline. No gain on the play, but an impressive catch all the same.
On the double.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Down. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Viking 18. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
They'll try again from the 4. It's second and goal.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Chap 60. Chap 60. Get up.
Daniels. The back's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back now, pressure on its way. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Set. Ready, ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. He's got it over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Go.
1st down from the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ready, set.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and
18
goal.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go, here we go. Hut.
Still sticking with the passing game. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Come on, come on.
From the gun on 3rd down. Flush down out to his left. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants start the 2nd half with some needed points. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game.
Commanders 28, Giants 14.
Gano ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Check. Panther. Alert. Alert. Hey. Hey. Check that. Check that. Check smash. Check smash.
The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Hustle. Hustle.
Offense in the hurry up here.
He's brought down at the
70 Timberwolf.
A gain of 9 brings up second.
Bronco
and
switch.
1.
Bronco switch. Chap. Check. Chap.
A touchdown is...
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the...
Ready.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Set. Ready. Hut.
They'll go again with Mostert. And that hit stops him in his tracks.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line
60
fast.
Vices. Viking 18. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
19 Tiger.
So
19
early movement
Tiger.
for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6.
Warrior 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirate. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Check go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Play fake here, Daniels. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 35. Giants 14.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
They'll come out throwing. Throw left side, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Break. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go now.
Trying again following the sack. Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
The 2nd down pass.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 Lion.
And the Giants 1st down.
Hey, smash.
They kick the running back in motion.
19. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready.
2nd and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. Before he was able to recover and provide the hit, and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here's a loft deep down the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Gotta read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
18, Pioneer. 79, Bronco. Hut.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He finds him beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Hut, hut.
They'll throw it again. This finds Bellinger. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Chap 60! Chap 60! Check go!
From the red zone now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Warriors 70, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
They are throwing it again. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Running back sets in motion. Buys time, rolling right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Ready?
Desperation time here on fourth. He's on the move. The ball is loose. And the Commanders pick this one up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does. Because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise. Not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys knowing, yeah, they not only stuffed you, but they could rip that ball away from you, too.
Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
70 Lions. Set.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
On the ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready, ready?
On the draw, this is Mostert. He's out in the clear. And what a hit there. Ouch, he pays the price for moving the chains that time. On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Go.
Going right back to Mostert. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Hustle.
Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Bronco 80. Hut.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
60 Mavericks. Set. Ready.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Hut, hut.
Daniels from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Quarterback taken down and
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
Ready?
and
Got to
8-yard
figure out
walk
this
off.
third down
Panther
here.
11.
It's
Panther
now
11.
third down.
Set. Check go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Intended for number 88.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That
19
pressure
Lions.
earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to
Mustang 19.
alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready?
Daniels to throw on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive.
For number 88.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a
Bracket
drop pass,
60.
deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the
Let's go now.
offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.